Yeah. Hello? Yeah.
Hi Cindy, good morning. Hi Cindy, can you hear me?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. I can't hear you very well.
Am I
Let me see
audible
what's
now?
going on. I can't. Hold on. Say something.
Yeah, is it better?
Yes. Yeah, now I can hear you.
Oh, wonderful.
Forgive me, I'm at the mall. Here, I'm gonna put in my earbuds so I can hear you. I'm gonna block out all the mall sound. Figure while I'm here, I'm gonna go look at a Tesla because they have a showroom here.
Okay. Uh,
But
so
anyway,
so in which mall are you at the moment?
I'm at the Del Amo Mall in Torrance, California.
Okay.
It's in LA.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There
I've
was
oh yes.
there was an event, a Nordstrom beauty shopping event this morning, whatever. So, uh, they try to sell you stuff and they have nice raffle prizes and they didn't win any.
Okay.
Oh, well.
That's good.
Um, yeah. So, I did have a question. Obviously, there's more details that we need to go over, but one of the questions I had was if my timing doesn't coincide with end of the month or end of the year, I mean, we can still do our best.
Yeah, we are very
Right.
flexible. And if you go on vacation and say that now I don't want it, I'll get it next month, we are completely fine with that.
Yeah. No, all I'm saying is I don't want to rush to make a decision just because end of the year is coming and I
Yeah.
might get a slightly better deal at the end of the year, but then I don't want to, that's all. That's it.
Yeah. So there'll never be a timeline push or a sales push from our side. We are very
Oh, no,
flexible.
no, I didn't mean that. No, I didn't mean, I meant it was only because I was asking about timing. I didn't feel like you were pushing it all.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So we can take
Yeah,
our
I was just,
time. Yes.
yeah. I mean, I was just thinking, so I was just getting a little too clever for myself. Like, oh, well, maybe if I buy something before the end of the year, I can, save a few extra, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute. That maybe I can do it, but maybe I can't.
Hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I'm trying to remember where we left off yesterday. You were about to screen share something with me.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Okay. So I was going to show you that one of the ladies who availed our services, she was not sure which particular vehicle she is looking for. She was only focused on a particular feature in the vehicle
Right.
and was just going to walk you through the process of how we did the market research, how many different make and models we did in the form of a comparison, and the communication, eventually leading into the pricing negotiations with the dealership and her purchasing the exact vehicle what she was looking for at the end of the day.
You're frozen. Now I can see you.
Yeah,
You're okay. Say something.
one second. Suddenly it started creating some issue, but is it better
I'm
now?
good now. It's good.
Yeah, okay. Awesome. So let me share my screen. Yeah, in the meantime, if you have any question, please ask away.
Um, you said you go within like a 200-mile radius of the client's home.
Mm-hmm. We also go up to
Okay.
500 mil radius. So we have again that
500. Okay.
that flexibility is
And you
there.
just and you just find a way to um I guess the further the car is from where I live, the more expensive it is to deliver it, so that has to be factored in.
Yes, we do factor in. So, for example, a dealership which is in the neighborhood, if they are charging $42,000, but there is a dealership which is about 100 miles away. However, we are getting the price at $39,000, and then it takes us about 400 or $500 in shipping. The total cost of ownership for you it's still less as compared to buying from a neighborhood dealership. Only in
Right,
those
I'm fine with that.
yes, only in those instances we go for a far away dealership. Otherwise, we just look it in the vicinity.
Right. I don't care if you get it from Florida if it's cheaper.
Sure. I see your point. Yeah, over there.
But no, seriously, I mean, it's not like I need it by a certain date. So if I
Yeah,
have to wait an extra week or two, it's fine. So, okay. Now how about selling my current vehicle? How does that work?
yeah. So selling of your current vehicle will happen in your state itself because we don't want to ship your car to any other dealership
Of
out of
course.
state and then they don't give us a good offer. So, in terms of selling, the process works is that we will collect the vehicle identification number of your Mazda 6 CX-5 and then the details in terms of how many miles it has been driven, what were the packages in your current vehicle to ensure that we are able to fetch the highest offers. And then once we have all this information, my team will go and connect with multiple Mazda dealerships plus CarMax, Carvana, Vroom, Auto Trader, where we list your car as well plus some of the large used car dealership out in LA as well as in Orange County. And then we start
Mhm.
collecting the offers from them. So someone will offer, let's
Okay.
$12,000, someone will offer $14,000, someone will offer $10,000. So we cancel out all the noise. We skip all the ones which have given us the low ball offers. And then we look in the top five offers which we have received where again we will will bump up the price in terms of the selling offers from them so that we can get the more value for money for your Mazda. And then the top three, which is there, that is where we will start doing the final round of negotiation. As you are looking to
Yeah.
purchase plus do the trade, so we will also where we will purchase the final vehicle for you in those dealerships. First, we'll get your new car price lowered, and then we'll also tell them that we have a trade as well. So, can you give us a better offer to get the deal? So we'll look at a
Okay.
individual selling price, plus we'll also look at buy plus sell combined, and where our difference is the minimum, that is where we'll execute the transaction.
Okay. So in other words, okay, so you take the car, get the best deal, to get the of the best offers. Once you have the best independent offers on the used car, then you go to the dealer where I want the new car and say, "Hey, by the way, can you do
Absolutely.
even better?" Got it. Excellent. Okay, I like it.
Yeah, and also when
What will I have to do to get my car ready for
uh,
sale?
yeah, just a clean car. Get a car wash, have the interiors in decent condition. That's it. And we will also ensure that we do not sell your car till you have a new car in place. So that way you are not left without a vehicle. So we all those due diligence will be in place.
So I get delivery before the current one goes. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Otherwise,
and
you will
then
call me and say, Neil, I'm not with a car. What the F you did?
mm,
Yes.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Okay. Um, okay, and what about finding financing? I don't know. I don't know right now whether I want to lease or buy. Part
Mm-hmm.
of that decision, part of that decision is going to depend on what if the manufacturer, like right now, Tesla has 0% APR. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, but they have increased the vehicle prices by $5,000.
But if that's the vehicle I want,
Yeah,
what
of
are you
course.
going to do? If
Yeah, you can't do anything.
um you can't do anything. I don't know. I'm not saying it is the vehicle I want. I have no idea. I'm just saying I just happened to notice. So I talked to my financial advisor and I
Mm-hmm.
basically was like, I think I want to buy a car.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Just, and he said, okay, well, um, he said, okay. And he said, I happen to drive a Tesla. You might want to look into it because I told him I really wanted a very techy car. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, that's the only reason that we talked about the 0% APR is just because he happened to know because some other client was talking about it. So he said, so I guess what my question overall is how he's going to tell me what works for my personal financial situation.
Yeah, fair enough. And we will get both the financing as well as lease offers for the vehicles what we shortlist. So we can see that in financing, what is the APR which we are going to get, as well as in lease aspect, what is the money factor,
Okay.
residual
So you're
value.
basically asking all the dealers, give me the best price and now
Yes,
give me the best financing.
correct.
Okay.
And
Okay. All
you
right.
also give me the best lease pricing. And we also look into the money factor as well as residual value to make sure
What's
that.
the money factor?
So, money factor is essentially the borrowing rate at which you are borrowing money from the bank in order to lease your vehicle. So, dealerships do not share this information with the buyers because if the borrowing rate is too high, that means dealerships are going to pocket more money for themselves. So, we know that
Nice.
money factor should be less than 0.0025. And if it is
And-
not, we do not take the deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I sort of understand in other words, it's some hidden financial thing to consider, but you don't know about it because it's smoke and mirrors.
Correct. And we
Okay.
take care of it so that you do not have to worry about overpaying for your vehicle from the dealership. And then
Okay.
the residual value is a percentage where after the 3 months, sorry, after 36 months or 39 months, once the lease is coming to an end, what will be the amount left if you want to purchase, that is lease to buy or lease to finance if you want to do? And that percentage should be between 55% to 60%, no more than 60.
Okay.
Otherwise, you will end
So you're
up.
basically negotiating the details of the lease to make sure that I walk away protected. Okay, I understand.
Yes,
I don't know. I know that leasing has a lot of specific terminology that I'm not very familiar with because I've never done it before, but and I don't need to know what it is yet, but I know you know. That's good. That's like as long as you know. So, okay, so basically we could look at so you can find it sounds like you would be able to show me the best options in leasing versus
mhm.
financing the same vehicle, and then maybe I could just show that information to my financial advisor, and then he and I could decide.
Yeah. And we also ensure that you get 24 to 48 hours to think through it, speak with your financial advisor, have everything in place. Then only we confirm the purchase.
Okay, 24 to 48 hours between what and what?
Between the final price, what we get